Because right now we're getting hung up on terms, and it's hard not to get hung up because
Okay,
it
so
becomes,
since it's on video,
it becomes circular.
right, what is your definition of a push? All right, I can start with mine. My definition of a push is being applied to the ball.
Right, and point example is if I do your push, that's a push.
Yes.
And if it's empty, this is your push, right? Right, so that's his push. So now.
Oh, you're saying if you deliver an empty ball to me and I push,
That's the
yeah, okay, I'll do it again then. So empty ball.
Yeah, that's his push. Okay. How do I define or understood his push? So, based from the constraints of not chopping the ball, now we understand push was that.
Okay.
So, right now,
Okay.
that's a flick.
Yes.
That's a flick.
To me, that's a flick.
Right.
Because my definition has been crossed. It's like there's no longer underspin on that. There's
Right.
now topspin.
Yeah,
So to me, that's no different than doing that.
Right. So that's a flick.
It's just a question of how hard you hit it.
That's a flick.
Yep.
I still remember from him, like a knuckleball push. He calls that push too, and I think that's flick.
Yeah, that's just holding this paddle angle and hitting the ball fast. But actually, technically, that's a side spin. That's a white one. So it's going like this.
Right. So side spin, we call it knuckleball push.
That's a flick. Okay, yeah, if you're calling that a push, then that's a whole different thing.
Right.
But for me, for general sense of what most people understand with push, the application of underspin.
Yeah. So constraint again is keeping the ball low.
Yeah. If you're just talking about that, then that's just what it is. It's keeping the ball low over the net. So when you get an empty push like that,
That's
your
not a
job,
push. That's a flick, right?
yeah, that was it. Essentially flat or dead. There was no underspin on that.
So
You didn't apply any underspin.
Right. So that's whatever you want to call it, but it's not a push.
No, your definition, yes, because it was low.
Right. No, we call it push.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe it's the motion or the action because this is.
That's what I'm understanding. It
pushing
feels
motion or
like
action, but-
push is getting the ball back, not attacking it, but like.
Yeah, it's not a swing like a forehand or a
Yeah,
backhand.
exactly.
But this counter hit.
Like this is a block.
Well, but it's the same motion as for underspin and topspin, it's the same motion.
Right.
So if you backhand like this or forehand like this, it doesn't really matter.
Right.
So that would technically.
That's
Oh no!
What is that?
You actually backhand flick that because you lifted it and that ended up
okay.
being
So
topspin.
that's
You did not apply underspin.
So that's not a push either.
For me, no.
Yeah. Okay.
So the stroke looks similar, but the difference is, one, you kind of go from slightly high to slightly low,
Yeah.
applying underspin. What you did was go slightly low or flat to slightly high, like that.
Yeah. So that's what I perceive Chombo is doing as pushing.
Yeah. Yeah, to me, that's just a drop shot or a short,
Right.
yeah, that's not like to me, the application of underspin is generally what I consider to be
That makes
a
it a
push
push.
for general purposes.
Yeah.
Like, if you're just talking about the actual motion of the arm, then yeah, that's a push.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a.
But then it's just like, okay, are you pushing with underspin or are you pushing with topspin?
That sounds about
Like, so if I go like this, that's push with topspin. If I go like this, that's push with the underspin.
Sure.
But no, we don't typically do that. We say this is a counter hit.
Yeah, we would call it counter hit or block.
Right, exactly, or block, right?
Right, okay.
So is this a block?
Like,
What?
like this is the push stuff for me. Even the motion you just did looks like a push.
Yeah, because that went low to high, that would be the equivalent of like a backhand flick where you go like that, right? You just did this, you went low to high, so you just did that only on the backhand.
Right.
Do that on the backhand? Yeah, you just did that on, you basically mirrored it. You did the same
Yeah, yeah.
low to high motion.
So
So
that's,
what makes the topspin is low to high.
Yeah.
So if you go low to high, that's going to generally produce topspin. You can produce underspin low to
Yeah,
high.
I remember the,
But that's like
yeah,
this.
that one, yeah.
Yeah. But, so then I would just say, if you did do the low to high and did that, that to me is a push.
Wait, sorry, not underspin,
Yeah.
push, yeah.
Well, yeah, because it has underspin. Yeah. So the critical component is, does it have underspin or no?
Right, so
For me.
that's why it's push. It's,
Yeah, yeah. For me, I generally use the term, for me, applying underspin to the ball is synonymous with the use of the term push. If you have a different definition of the term push that does not correspond to the spin of the ball, then that's fine, that's a different thing.
Right, right, right.